Hello, this is just another Noob being back on the bike after an injury. It's been 2 months since I broke my radial head of the right elbow. So first I took it easy just on bike paths where I was on vacation in the land in France. So nice view, nothing too hard of course, I went easy. After 9 weeks I got back on a bit of mountain biking, well, not really mountain, but more cross country I would say. So I was in the vineyard of Pecharmant. It's near Bergerac in France, in the southwest, and it felt so great. So of course nothing too hard. Everything was kind of flat. I tried to keep it easy on the elbow. Honestly, after the first day that you can see on the video, I was near my limit for the elbow, and well, no jumping around, not anything like this, but it was so great to finally be back in the woods. Another thing, it was the first ride that I was recording, so yeah, I was trying to set up correctly my gear. So here I have the E-action camera on the helmet, and maybe you've seen the other video where I'm making the mic cover. Here I didn't have it. I made it just after this ride, when I first watched the footage. This was funny because this wood is near my parents' house, and 20 years ago, when I was on a mountain bike, I used to ride those woods. This one didn't have anything, if I recall correctly, and the ones where I used to go are not there anymore. So I'm really discovering with you those trails, and I can't wait to go back there with my elbow fully recovered and a better physical condition, because here I was completely out of breath. I hadn't done anything in 2 months, and when I broke my elbow, I was starting back on the bike after 15 years, I think, something like this. So I'm a bit late on the schedule that I was planning, but anyway, the important is to be back on the bike. So I'm trying to avoid all the difficulties. On this first day, I also ride a lot on the road. Didn't want to record that because that's not really interesting. But I think that I've ridden about 18 kilometers, I think. Here, as you can see, just going over this is the limit that my elbow can do right now. By the way, how did I break my elbow? Well, I went over the bars and well, this was my first time going over the bars. It never happened to me, even when I was a kid. And definitely I'm not as skilled as Tess from Tess Bergerac, who's really good at it. I'm not. So I fell pretty hard on the two elbows, and on the right side, the radial head broke. Tried another path here, which leads to the same point. When I was a kid, this wood here was just a transition one to another, which was after. There were some nice trails because there are some horses around and also bikers, and it was really fun. But now sadly the woods don't exist anymore. And this one is only 1 or 2 trails, so nothing too fancy here. Yeah, horse shit. that point my arms were feeling so sore. Just a bit of road with some nice sunflowers. Here I tried with the waterproof case, which is why I will put some music after, because well, there is no interesting sound. Here I didn't know about this because I'm not much of a hiker and I don't like to run. In the vineyard they made some pedestrian trails all around the vineyard, which is quite interesting. So this was the first one that I tried, and well, it's kind of nice. This one goes into the vineyard. You have other ones that you will see in the next video that I made the following day. They go also into the woods. So yeah, that's a nice thing.
At night was born to find mythical, so mystical, think what you like. You could be the sword, the shield, defender of the people down below. You know I fall for love. You know I fall for love. You know I fall for love. Be kind to those around you, don't be merciless. Remember me, for my name is Perseus. My name is Perseus.
next video for day 2 of cross country in Dordogne. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.